Good morning, children. Today's thought: the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So, you have to bring a picture of what you wish to achieve in life. That picture you have to start enjoying and work towards it. And you have to believe in your dreams and move ahead. The other day, we had studied food spoilage and wastage. If you remember, there are two terms: qualitative and quantitative wastage of food. Right? Now, observe and discuss what can we do to avoid the use of rice grains as akshat and to prevent wastage of food during wedding feasts. Now that you know the importance of food preservation and food wastage, think about what you can do to reduce the wastage of food grains. 16th October is the World Food Day. On this day, it is declared as World Food Day to work towards the food security and to avoid food wastage. It is a day observed to create awareness among the people for working towards security and to avoid food wastage. Food storage and preservation. There are many methods of food storage and preservation. Example: freezing. At home we have refrigerators. Drying. If you have observed at home, grains are properly dried before storing them. Boiling. Airtight packing. You must have observed these things at home. The pickles that are made, they are properly closed in the containers. These different methods help in preventing the growth of microorganisms in food. Thus, the food spoilage is avoided. Food protection and food preservation. Food protection means preventing the food spoilage by microbial growth and infestation by pests. And food preservation is the use of various preservatives to prevent food spoilage due to internal factors. The national institutions, FDA, Food and Drug Administration. It is a national government organization that controls the production and distribution of food and drugs by their standardization. As per the Food Safety and Standardization Act 2006, Food Safety and Standardization Authority of India FSSAI has been established. Now let us go through the methods of food preservation. Use of insecticides. There are many chemical insecticides which are sprayed on the containers of grains. Example: malathion, insecticides. They protect the grains by killing infesting insects. Irradiation. Food is exposed to ionizing radiations such as high energy electrons emitted by accelerators or X-rays or gamma rays that are emitted by radioactive isotopes. So irradiation, what it does is it destroys the microorganisms or insects. Use of insert gas. Nitrogen gas is filled in airtight packets of potato wafers and the other food products. This is for prevention of the growth of fungus and insects in them. You must have observed the packet of potato wafers or chips that you get. Many a times you feel that there is so much air in it and less quantity of the substance or the food product, but that is not so. It is the nitrogen gas which is filled in the packet so that the food doesn't get spoiled. Then use of preservatives. Preservatives are of two types: natural and chemical preservatives. Natural preservatives are naturally available materials like salt, sugar, and oil. If you observe carefully at home, when mother makes pickle, she adds salt. In pickles, the quantity of salt is a little more in quantity. Why? Because here salt acts like preservative. Even after the pickle is prepared, the mother, what she does, she takes care that a 1 inch layer of oil is there above the pickle. Why is that so? So that the pickle does not come directly in contact with air and it does not get contaminated with microorganisms. So the pickle gets preserved naturally and it is not spoiled. Sugar is also a natural preservative. You must have eaten murabbas. So there the sugar acts as a natural preservative. Chemical preservative. These are synthetic preservatives, for example, acetic acid or vinegar, citric acid, sodium benzoate, and some nitrate and other nitrite salts. Pasteurization. It is a method where milk or other similar foodstuffs are heated up to a certain temperature. For example, milk at 80 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes it is heated and then it is quickly cooled. What happens because of this process is that pasteurization destroys the microbes present in the milk and thus milk remains safe. And this process was developed by the scientist Louis Pasteur. Smoking. When the food is preserved with the help of smoke, it is called smoking. And the chemical that is used in smoking is aluminium phosphide. Freezing. Refrigerators are used for freezing the food. Due to low temperature, the freezer's biological and chemical reactions in the food materials are slowed down, and thus the food remains unspoiled for a longer period of time. Do you know in Maharashtra, irradiation plants have been installed at Lasalgaon for onions and potatoes and at Navi Mumbai for spices and condiments. The great scientists, just now we have discussed Louis Pasteur, he had developed the process of pasteurization for preserving the quality of food by raising its temperature to prevent microbial growth in the food. Let's recall what is meant by adulteration of food. Last year you had studied what is adulteration? It is mixing of some unrequired substances in your food product, right? That is adulteration. So removing the important components of food, example, removal of fat content of milk or essence of cloves, cardamoms, etc., that is a way of adulteration. Adding harmful color to food, mixing of a low quality inedible or cheaper material to food, mixing of materials like small stones, fine sand, iron filings, urea, dung of horse, sawdust, etc., which are harmful. So you can complete this table. In milk, what can be the adulterant? The adulterant can be water or urea. In red chili powder, it can be brick powder. Seeds of papaya, they are adulterant in pepper, black pepper. And in ice cream, what is the adulterant? Can you remember? Can you recall? Yes, it can be detergent.